your dolly, molly, shut your eyes, lie still, lie silent, utter no cries as the witcher.
She was like many other girls. She had a loving family, lived in a nice suburban neighborhood, and went to a great school. But a dark transformation and a forbidden love would make her help commit one of the most horrible murders to ever hit the town of Medicine Hat, Canada. She's Jasmine Richardson, runaway devil. Jasmine Richardson was born to Mark and Deborah Richardson of Medicine Hat, Alberta, Canada. And like many kids, she and her younger brother, Tyler Jacob, lived a nice, comfortable life in a quiet suburb. She went to a Christian school and pretty much lived a fabulous life. But over time, things started to change. And that change came in the form of dark clothing, dark makeup, and a very dark, aggressive attitude. Jamie had basically become a gothic rebel. Despite the attitude change, her parents mainly saw it as a rebellious stage most teenagers go through in life. That was until they heard the news that no parent wanted to hear. That their 12-year-old daughter at the time was dating a 23-year-old man. And that 23-year-old man was Jeremy Stank. Unlike Jasmine's life, Jeremy Stanks was very different. According to some sources, he came from an abusive family and at school was bullied pretty badly. It was through these horrible events where Jeremy would develop his dark persona. He would dress very goth-like, wore a vial of blood around his neck, and even told people he was a 300-year-old werewolf. He and Jasmine met up at a concert one night and started up a relationship. But when her parents found out not only about the relationship, but how old Jeremy was, they immediately ground Jasmine and forbade her to ever see him again. Though she never saw him physically, Jasmine kept in touch with Jeremy through social media. It was through there, according to many sources, that the two came up with a plan. Now, whether it was Jeremy or Jasmine's plan is still up to debate as this day. But the plan basically went like this. On that night, Jasmine left the basement window door open where Jeremy entered. Doing so, he made a lot of noise, which caused Jasmine's mom to come down to investigate, where Jeremy attacked her and stabbed her to death. He would then ambush Jasmine's father and stab him to death as he came to investigate the commotion. After murdering her parents, both Jeremy and Jasmine went up to her 8-year-old brother's room, where Jasmine slit her own baby brother's throat and watched as he died right before her eyes. It only took police a day to apprehend both Jasmine Richardson and Jeremy Stank due to the massive digital trail that they left behind on their social media profile planning out the murders, and also a stick figure drawing that they found in Jasmine's locker showing the house on fire and Jasmine running to a car all while laughing. Both were tried separately, where on July 9, 2007, Jasmine Richardson was found guilty on 3 counts of first-degree murder, but since she was 12 years old at the time she was apprehended, she fell under Canada's Youth Criminal Justice Act, where she could only receive the maximum of 10 years. She was sentenced on November 8, 2007, where she was credited 18 months that had already spent locked up, followed by 4 years in a psychiatric hospital. In September of 2011, she was able to attend Mount Royal University in Calgary, Alberta, under close watch supervision as a way to slowly integrate her back into society. And on May 6, 2016, Jasmine Richardson, who would be around 21, 22 at the time, was a free woman. Ever since being released, no one knows the whereabouts of Jasmine Richardson because the Youth Justice Criminal Act of Canada suppresses any information about her being released to the public, just in case there are some people out there who are still angry about the crime she helped commit. This is the reason why many journalists who talk about this case refer to her as JR. And as far as Jeremy Stank goes, he was found guilty on 3 counts of first-degree murder as well, but he got 3 consecutive life sentences, but he's eligible for parole in 2033. Now, there have been many rumors pertaining to the relationship of both Jeremy and Jasmine still. Some say that he and Jasmine are still talking to each other and still plan on getting married once he gets parole and continuing the life where they stopped. While others say that Jasmine has just completely forgotten about Jeremy and is continuing to live on her life peacefully. But ask yourself, can someone who participated and helped murder her own family really be at peace?
My dear daughter.